Who was Thomas? Really? Thomas was a planner, a type A, checklist making, do it yourself kind of man. He worked a job where failure wasn't an option. Logistics, timelines, precision. Everything had a place, a time, a method. Even his faith was neat, clean, Bible study at 6, prayer at 6:30, Sunday service in the third pew from the front. He believed in God, truly. But he also believed that if he didn't hold things together, no one would. So when he decided to climb Silver Ridge, it wasn't just a bucket list item, it was a symbol. I've got this. I've trained, I've studied, I'll conquer it. I just need to be careful. For the first few hours, it felt perfect. The air had that cool mountain crispness that fills your lungs with fire and clarity. The birds overhead looked like dots of praise circling above him. He moved upward with grace and grit. His equipment was sound, his rope secure. But around midday, a strange stillness blanketed the cliff. The breeze died. The birds stopped. Even the warmth of the sun gave way to a sudden, low-rolling fog, like smoke spilling over the edge of heaven. Thomas didn't panic. He'd read about this. Climbers get disoriented all the time. He adjusted his gear, slowed his pace, and focused on each move. Grip, foothold, breathe, repeat. But the fog got thicker. The cliff grew slick. The ledges less obvious. The light dim. And then, as he reached to anchor his next hold, his hand slipped. Thomas fell fast. He didn't even scream. It all happened too quickly. His body slammed against the wall once, twice, and then his rope caught. He dangled, midair, legs swinging. The only sound was his gasps. He tried to look up, down, side to side, but the fog was a cocoon. No up, no down, just gray. And for the first time in a long time, Thomas felt it. I'm not in control, he yelled. Help! Anyone there! Then a voice. Thomas, he froze. It wasn't booming, it wasn't spooky. It was calm, close, familiar. Let go of the rope. What? No, that's crazy. I'll fall. Let go. I don't even know how far up I am. You're closer than you think. I see what you can't. Trust me. And Thomas wept. His muscles ached. His hands bled. But his grip only tightened. He couldn't see the one speaking. He couldn't explain how the voice knew his name. But somehow he knew it wasn't from him. It was God. And he was asking for something Thomas never had to give before. Surrender. The hours crawled. The fog never lifted. And Thomas's mind raced. What if no one came? What if the rope broke? What if he let go and plummeted into nothing? But still, he clung to what was safe, what felt in his control. Even when every inch of his body screamed to let go, he couldn't, because fear doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. But what if God doesn't catch me? At first, it was just a hint of light, a pale streak across the sky. Then a bird call. Then footsteps, voices, radios crackling. Found him! Thomas opened his eyes as a rescuer's face appeared through the thinning fog. Hang on, buddy. You're okay. He didn't even have the strength to respond. When they lowered him gently to the ground, Thomas looked around and cried. He had only been 4 feet above solid ground the entire night. If he had let go, he would have landed safely in soft moss and dirt. Now, when Thomas recovered, he didn't talk about the cliff. He talked about the voice, the one that called him by name when no one else was there, the one that saw through the fog, the one that didn't demand but invited. Let go. Trust me. He told everyone, faith isn't climbing with confidence. It's letting go when you can't see what's below. It's believing God sees what you can't. And, faith isn't about never falling. It's about knowing that even if you fall, He'll catch you. It's not about how tight you hold the rope, but how deeply you trust the one holding you. And when God says, let go, it's not to harm you. It's to place your feet on solid ground, because He sees what you can't, and He loves you more than you will ever know. God bless you, my friends.